Welcome back, Family of Light. It's Davita from Medium of the Light Tarot. Cancerians, I am back with you for another love reading. I'm going to take these two that fell. We are using the cat people. So anybody who's into cats, you're going to like this one. I think this is made in like the 70s or the 80s or something. Actually, I think it has. Ugh, if my eyes were good enough. I think it says 1984. I love this deck. So Cancerians, all those this is going to resonate with, please like this video so it gets spread around to other Cancerians who need to hear the healing messages. Now, if you are new here, welcome. I have a lot of new subscribers, so thank you very much. And for those of you who've been around for a while, welcome back. All right. Now, Spirit kind of collects those who are going, the higher selves and the guides who are going to come through for you, Cancers, who this is going to resonate for, to bring forth messages for you. So if you do end up getting a message that was meaningful to you, go ahead and leave a comment on what your situation is and how it mirrors the one that I'm about to tell. Let's see if we can move these a little more forward so maybe you can get all of them in there. So the returning people know, but if you don't, this is you, this is them, and this is the storyline. Generally, flip these two as you need. If this isn't your reading, I have plenty of other Cancerian videos, and they are in the playlist. So once again, hopefully this resonates with you. If not, check out my playlist. When I go silent, it means I'm just listening and absorbing what is being said here. And this is why I love so many different decks. Like, the pictures on here are crazy amazing. You got the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Hanged Man for this first row here. Looks like you're trying to keep the love alive. And you're trying to gain like a fresh perspective here with this hanged person. You know, but look how intense he looks. He's like he's got every intention of figuring out what the problem is and moving forward in a powerful way. That is you. So for your person, there's the High Priest, the Strength card, and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like your person is a little stuck in old ways of thinking, old ways of doing things, being rigid and not flexible at all. I feel like this is a group of people who've been together for a while. Or a couple, not a group. Unless there's a third party and I don't know about it yet. Anyway. Yeah, it's... what I'm hearing is like you've challenged them in some way. Like maybe you're changing in some way and they don't like it. They liked how things were status quo. They liked it. You know, and with this Four of Pentacles here, they want to keep holding on to what they have. And they're trying to have strength, but they're very, very stubborn. You know, with this Nine of Swords here, it looks like they're just... it's like they think things are broken, even with this Five of Wands here. You know, with these particular images. You know, it's like trying to balance what they have and, you know, keep everything up in the air. Even the cat's like, I don't know if we can do this. I don't know if you can see it. This deck is so psychedelic. I love it. You know, and here it's like the Nine of Swords, where they're just like, ugh, now what am I going to do? It's like this defeatist attitude, especially in that image. The Queen of Wands, you know, like here, you're trying to keep it up. You're trying to keep the passion going. You're keeping the love going. But you are very focused on a new beginning. And I feel like you keep trying to tell this, you know, your person, like, I don't see what the drama is. Like, you know, things are good. Things are good. But they're not having it. Sorry, I was just looking at this where it's like they're trying to, you know, because they're in space. And then there's, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a planet way back there. So this Ace of Cups, why is that here? Give me more information here, Spirit. The Empress. Yeah, you're in your power. You're loving it. You're expanding. You're growing. You know, with this Knight of Cups here comes the Eight of Pentacles. Like, you feel like this is a new beginning for you. Maybe you're having a spiritual awakening and you're finding new power and interests, and your person is not at all interested. It's not that they're not interested. They just don't want things to change. And here's the Ten of Wands. So, you know, with this new perspective, it's bringing some burdens for you because you're like, well, I'm feeling great. And this is expanding me beyond what I knew before. And yeah, so it's this whole process of the two of you. You're changing, they're not, and they're resisting the change. You know, with this High Priest, they're definitely trying to keep the balance. You know, and here's this really fat cat. And times are changing. It's like you can't sit on your laurels and keep feeding your face. Things are changing. You got to get up and do stuff. But they do love you dearly. They're just scared. They're scared of the change. You know, and they're trying to have strength about it. With this Four of Pentacles comes the Star card. Yeah, they have a lot of faith in this. They have a lot of hope that things are going to get better. But they don't want this to happen. Where you guys become distant. Where you guys don't see eye to eye. And you're willing to fight if need be. To prove your point. Or to prove their point. That's the fear. Here's the Queen of Wands. Here's the King of Wands. Like, you guys have a lot of passion for each other. A lot. Definitely a divine couple here. You've got all the telltale signs. The matching suits of King and Queen. You know, you being the Empress. The Star. The Lovers. You know, the High Priest. So they're just feeling their fear. Because this is going to make them change too, whether they wanted to or not. You know, because you're feeling like on top of the world, like, oh, I got all this going on. I'm prosperous. You know, I feel like a lot of this, and maybe for some of you it is money, where you've come into a job where it wasn't spiritual. It was money oriented, where you got this killer job. You're making a ton of money, and your person isn't. You know, and them being in that more masculine energy, they're like, oh, but I'm supposed to do that. And they're just worried that it's going to cause this Death card. But I'm not feeling it. I'm just feeling their fear. Let's see, where do you want to go from here, Spirit? Because we've already established that there's deep love here. And that you guys have been together for a while, and whatever change you've had has been positive. You deserve love. You are lovable. You know, and that might be what your person is worried about. You know, like, well, if I'm not the one who has the financial power, or spiritual understanding or whatever the change is for you, you know, they're questioning. They're really up in their fear. So let's see, what else, Spirit? How can they move forward here? What's going on? Yeah, you're reinventing yourself, and they need to get on the train even though they don't want to. Yeah, you're definitely awakening. Sorry. You know, and they're fighting it. They're even kind of afraid you're going to get another offer. Maybe it was the offer for this fabulous job or a better job or whatever it is. This person is just up in their fear badly and they're stuck. So what needs to happen next, Spirit? We've already established this person's very much fearful of losing you because you're their muse, you're their everything. And they really liked them being in the role they were. What I'm hearing with this one is that you are adopting more, you're balancing more of your masculine and feminine energy, and it is very difficult for them because they've always loved you being more in a feminine energy. It's just rocking their whole world. What else here? What else can we expect here? So maybe this has caused a separation between the two of you, or it's their fear, or it's both of your fears. Because I can hear you saying, like, they just need to calm down. Everything's fine. But they're just going to have to release their fear. Seems like I keep trying to move it forward, but right now, it looks like we're in a cycle here that isn't quite over yet. And that divine timing needs to happen. So this person is going to need to have some time to acclimate to the change. Because they don't want to lose you. So I feel that whatever needs to happen, they're going to do it. It might be reluctantly and after some separation, but mostly they're just fearful. And they're all up in their feelings about possibly losing you because that is not what they want in any sort of way. Spirit, anything else? No, they're just saying that, you know, you guys are in the middle of a cycle here, so that's why the future tense, because remember how I kept going like, okay, what's going to happen next? Okay, what's going to happen next? But they weren't giving it. That's because you guys are in the middle of a cycle. And divine timing is at play here. So know that, you know, this is something that's going to take a little minute, whatever a little minute is to the divine ones. But yeah, just know that they want to be with you. They don't want this to end. Cancerians, I hope that was helpful. Please, please, please make sure that you like this so it gets to other Cancerians who are experiencing this same sort of storyline. All right, you guys, thank you so much. And comment down below what the situation is because I love to hear it. I'm nosy as heck. All right, you guys, I'll see you next time. Medium of the Light Tarot.